evening, everybody. Welcome to the UKW Arena in beautiful Batley. It is another Friday night showdown. I am Brett Hadley, very happy to be here at ringside with my amazing broadcast partner, Shelby Sinar. Hello.
Good evening.
You alright?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
You ready?
I am.
Oh, we've got so much to come tonight.
There's a lot happening, and I think I'm going to get straight on.
You know what? We're not going to waste any time.
We're not.
We are here for Friday Night Showdown. Loads of stuff on the way. We'll get to that a little bit later, but now we're going to get going with our first match. Shelby, who is it?
Your first match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring first.
Oh, I know that music. Yes, I do. Blackheart Wrestling Champion. He defended that belt twice in a week after winning it last week. Tonight the belt's not on the line, but he's still here, ready to compete. We will find out the next contender for his title a little bit later tonight. Very popular young man on the ride of his life. And this crowd absolutely love him.
And his opponent, please welcome J-Ro Lewis!
Now, J-Ro Lewis is also a very popular man, but he has had a bit of a tumultuous few weeks, it has to be said, since his former partner Cerebral Steve kicked him in the head and cost them those tag team championships. We have to wonder where the mental state of J-Ro Lewis is.
You said last week, Brett, feeling sorry for myself. When do I ever do that? You were right though.
You got yourself back in and off you go, man. You can do this. I was right because he was feeling sorry for himself, but tonight, that did not look like a man who was feeling sorry for himself. That looked like a man who knew exactly where he was going and what he was doing tonight.
Definitely looks to be a happier man than what we saw last week, right, Brett?
Wow. I'll repeat in a second what J-Ro Lewis said to me then, because it was quite interesting. It's Friday Night Showdown, our opening contest.
Two powerful men in black and purple today.
I know, yeah, it's all about the purple.
There it is.
It's good, man. I like the purple. There goes the belt. And as J-Ro walked past me last week, you know what you said? You said I was feeling sorry for myself. You were right, I was, but I'm not anymore.
Oh,
that's what he said. Yeah. And it is good to hear, because we didn't like that last week. It wasn't the J-Ro Lewis we know and love.
It was really hard to watch, actually.
And I thought he was going to have a go at me, but he said, no, you were absolutely right. Which makes me feel better. This is going to be a good match. Very competitive young men these are. Billy O'Keefe, like I said, while you're introducing him, he's on the ride of his life at the minute after winning that Blackheart Championship and then defending it twice in a week, which he did last week. You know, he's on the ride of his life. Yeah.
Defended twice in a week.
Absolutely. Oh, and we will find out. Beautiful move there by Billy, wrapping up the legs of J-Ro's in a bit of trouble. Trying to fight free. Manages it. Nope, back to a side headlock. This is going to be a quick match, I'll tell you.
No, I'd have thought that, but this is some really good technical wrestling from these two.
Absolutely. Billy drops down. Leapfrog, There he goes, up and over. Up for a clothesline. J-Ro ducks it, reverses. Down goes J-Ro. This is quicker than a hiccup, this. Leapfrog by J-Ro. Oh my god. They're too quick for us. Double drop kick. Double nip up. Shelby's applauding.
J-Ro was so close.
I know, Billy did it. He was so close. What a show of athleticism by these two incredible young athletes. I love to see this. This is the J-Ro I wanted last week.
It was hard to watch J-Ro this week, and this is really easy to watch. This is fantastic wrestling.
This is brilliant. We will find out tonight the next... Oh, he drops under Billy there. Drop kicks him in the shoulders. We'll find out tonight the next contender for that Blackheart Championship. And we have a good old-fashioned British Battle Royal in that ring.
6 men.
Yeah, we'll find out who's going to be the next. Oh, the strength there from Billy. Catches J-Ro in mid-air and gives him a backbreaker and gets a 2 count. Wow.
Now, I've I've done my research, Brett, and I've seen these two wrestle a fair few times.
Yep. Oh, he's looking for the spider monkey flip here. This is a thing of beauty if he hits it. Oh my God, how much height did J-Ro get on that? He flung him halfway across the ring. My goodness. Go on, you were saying you've seen them wrestle a lot.
So I have seen them wrestle a fair few times, and only ever in single competition. These two have never had a clean finish.
Wow. Well, hopefully we'll get one tonight. Nice suplex by Billy there. Gets a 2 count out of it. Wow, great start tonight for Friday Night Showdown. We'll find out the number 1 contender for Billy's title. We'll also find out the number 1 contender for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. The stipulation for that match at Pick Your Poison, we'll find that out tonight in a pair of Beat the Clock matches. We'll explain that a little bit later. Yeah, not just one.
2 of them.
2, and a 2 count right there as well. Yep, we'll find out later on whether it'll be the Yorkshire Tears or the Persian Empire with the advantage going into Pick Your Poison on October 1st.
Some Billy fans in
Billy's
the
winding up
today.
for the Pepsi Twist. He ducks under. Oh, kick right to the midsection by J-Ro. One step ahead at the moment is J-Ro Lewis.
Oh, wow.
Knees him. What's J-Ro going to do? An Instigori. No, Billy ducks under this time. Oh, his knee. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, right on the back of the head.
There's some violent kicks happening today.
These guys are so educated with their feet. They really are. Also educated with his feet is J-Ro's former tag team partner, Cerebral Steve.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we know this Billy though. Oh, nice inside cradle by Billy. The shoulders are down for 2.5. There you are. Yeah, the little kid in front of us here going, "You're doing great, Billy." I heard you. Very good. In a Yorkshire accent as well. Billy O'Keefe picks up J-Ro Lewis, who's trying to fight out of this, maybe. A side suplex attempt, it didn't quite work. J-Ro ups the rope, Billy catches him with a stiff clothesline. Again, this kid in front of me, he's giving me life. You got the power, Billy. I love our crowd here. We've got a big crowd in tonight, Shelby.
It's a big crowd.
There's a lot of them, isn't there? I saw these two guys. I saw these 2 guys before the show. I said, guys, there's a lot of people out there. There really is. It's the hottest ticket in town on a Friday night. Come and join us at Friday Night Showdown. Nice knee by J-Ro, and this time, again, looked for the Instigori but didn't get it. And now, Billy O'Keefe with the waist lock. Ducks under the knee. Billy might be looking for saving face here. Nope. Oh, and this time, J-Ro ducked. Oh, these guys are incredible. My God, and this time he finally hits it. And what a match this is to start off Showdown. And we're just getting started, Shelby, I'll tell you.
Wait. What move did J-Ro just do then?
What move did he just do?
What move was that?
Well, hang on a minute. It doesn't matter because here is his former partner, Cerebral Steve. Oh no. Cerebral Steve's ruined what was a great match here, and he's pounding away, and Billy O'Keefe's not going to take it. Billy's like, what the chuffing hell are you doing? Like, this was a great match until Cerebral Steve decided to stick his oar in, and Billy O'Keefe and Cerebral Steve might be about to tear 10 bells of absolute you-know-what out of each other here. Billy's not happy about this, and I don't blame him.
This is really intimidating.
No, well, this is, Shelby. It's intense. Look at the look on Billy's face. And J-Ro's asking here for Cerebral Steve just ruined what was a great match here. For what reason, I don't know, but it was a great match. J-Ro's asking for a mic. I don't think he's very happy about this at all.
Seriously? You're a great little son!
Well,
Nobody here will know who you are if you want to be!
wow.
You should be confused! We created the most entertaining dominant boss that you can listen see for a long time, and you want to throw away like you did! You want to know it's an instinct!
How stoic Steve.
I let you sleep on the right move when things went crap for you all! I give you a bet for the night! You know what, Steve? Everybody here knows how dangerous you are! But they have no idea what you've done to me now!
Uh-oh.
So, I'll tell you what, you man! October the 1st! Pick your poison! What are you doing? I want you one-on-one.
There is the challenge.
It's poison, boy.
That made Steve stand up.
I just want you here.
J-Ro wants the match one-on-one with his former partner, and that got his attention. And Steve's just laughed at him and turned around and walked away from us. He just gave me the dirtiest laugh I've ever seen in my life. Well, there is the challenge. It was a fantastic match while it lasted between Billy O'Keefe and J-Ro Lewis. I hope that happens again. I do hope that happens again at some point in the future. Because while it lasted, it was bloody good. Billy O'Keefe, the Black Heart champion, as I mentioned earlier on. Later on tonight, we'll find out the next contender for his belt when we have a British Bash Battle Royal here on Friday Night Showdown. J-Ro, reinvigorated is the word.
Wow. Now,
Reinvigorated. What did we just see there, Shelby? Because
and I don't want to say I jinxed it, but I did tell you that they've never finished cleanly.
No, and that one didn't, thanks to Cerebral Steve, but that was the J-Ro Lewis I was begging for. That was the J-Ro Lewis with a hell of a firework up his backside. That's the J-Ro I want to see.
Yeah.
And if I was Cerebral, and as he mentioned there, he said, you know, yeah, you are my personal assassin, my walking weapon and everything, but you don't know how dangerous I am.
Yeah.
And that was the key line there.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I think
J-Ro taught him everything he knows, everything Steve knows, but he didn't teach him everything J-Ro knows.
no. And it's really interesting to see that fire reignited in J-Ro, and there must be something that's happened in the last week or so to see that fire again.
I think he might have just gone to bed, had a good sleep, looked in the mirror and gone, you know, I know who the blummy neck I am.
Absolutely.
Why am I going to let this absolute, you know, whatever he wants to call him, you know, dictate this? You know?
Absolutely.
It's not going to happen.
Nope.
So good on J-Ro Lewis. He issued the challenge for Pick Your Poison on October 1st. We will see. Steve walked past me and gave me the dirtiest laughing look I've ever seen.
He tried to take a microphone off me and I was not letting it happen.
Anyway, we'll see if Steve accepts that challenge. We have the first of our Beat the Clock matches with Tag Team Championship implications on the way right after this break. We're back on Friday Night Showdown from the UKW Arena, and it's now time for the first of our Beat the Clock Challenge matches. So what's going to happen, we're going to have two singles matches, and whoever wins in the quickest time for their team will get to pick the stipulation of their choice for the huge Tag Team Championship match at Pick Your Poison. The first one's on the way right now. Come on, Shelby, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is your first of two Beat the Clock Challenge matches. Introducing to the ring first.
Can it be the dominant tag team champions, or will they be upstaged by the number one contenders who last week beat the champions to earn that tag team championship match on October 1st?
Representing the
Accompanied by the other half of the tag team champions, Joe Sedgwick and Leonie Rose minus championship belt for now. Johan Hunt, very dangerous. And the aim here is to win the match as quickly as you can, to get the advantage heading in to when they defend the titles in just 15 nights from now at UKW's Pick Your Poison. And I hate to give them credit, but these guys have been majorly impressive the last couple of weeks. Let's get his opponent out here. Like I said last week, the Yorkshireers defeated the Persian Empire. Can the Yorkshireers get that advantage? Or can the tag team champions prove why they have those belts? And here comes the captain and that groovy hat. The Yorkshireman and Joe Sedgwick will be the second half of this Beat the Clock challenge a little bit later on. And we will find out who's going to be in the driver's seat and who gets to pick what kind of match they want at Pick Your Poison in just 15 nights, Shelby.
15?
Yeah. Unbelievably.
Exciting.
Just over 2 weeks away from the UKW Arena. Get your tickets now and come and join us. There goes the bell, and it is Johan Hunt and the captain who's hatched back this week. And the idea here is to win.
Quickest
pinfall. Win the match as quickly as you can, which is what they're trying to do. You'll see lots of pinfall attempts here, I think.
Come on,
One, two, jackknife cover.
Ref, you're gonna have to be quicker than that.
He is. Sam's he's gonna get a workout in this match, I tell you. If he didn't think he was going to the gym today, he's going to go to the gym tonight, I tell you.
Now, I do think it is worth noting that Captain Dan Adams did come out here on his own this evening.
Yeah, no Yorkshireman. The Yorkshireman's here, obviously. He's going to fight Joe Sedgwick a little bit later, but Johan didn't come out on his own. Oh, backslide by the captain. Beautiful move. Gets 2.5. Well, less than a minute in, we've seen about 8 pinfall attempts so far. And I mean, it's important though, Shelby. If you get to choose what kind of match that you have, it's important. You're going to get an advantage, aren't you?
Especially when it's for the tag team championships as well.
The stakes couldn't be any higher. Nice dragon leg screw by Johan Hunt, taking the wheels away from the captain, taking the sails out, wind out of his sails even.
There we go.
There you go.
We knew there was a pun in there somewhere.
Always a pun with him. I tell you. Johan Hunt's vicious here. The aim is to win as quickly as possible. A suplex by Johan. Is it enough? Quickly, smartly, down for the cover. Gets
1.5 minutes in.
Yep. And we're going to see Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman later on. And whoever is in that match has got to try and beat the time of whoever wins this, basically. We see Leonie Rose out there. She's got her own match tonight in a triple threat with Alexandra Lee and the women's champion Sarah Sky. That match to come a little bit later on Showdown tonight. Also, don't forget tonight, Big Duncan and Bishop. I hope they've reinforced the ring for that. The agility of Captain Dan there as he intercepted the attempt of Johan. That was impressive. Down with an elbow and a clothesline, getting some momentum going himself here. Captain Dan with a nice Russian leg sweep. Down goes Johan, and now Captain Dan is the one kicking away at the wheels of Johan Hunt like Johan did it earlier. What is it they say, Shelby? Turnabout is fair play?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I've not heard that.
And it is. Old wrestling term for you. Now again, it's like a mirror image this time. Captain Dan with a fisherman suplex held onto the leg. It was like a mirror image of what Johan was doing earlier. It's like taste of your own medicine there. I like that team name though, the Yorkshire Tears.
It's very good, isn't it? Very clever.
It is good. Nope, Johan Hunt there. And just like that, Johan Hunt could have this. He's got his feet on the ropes as well. Referee catches him trying to cheat his way. Yeah. And he's like, what are you doing, ref? Well, he caught you. It's quite simple.
His job.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
We said that last week when this referee disqualified Leonie Rose and she was like, what are you doing? The ref was just doing his job.
Absolutely.
Just because he's good at it, don't berate him for it. Captain Dan in with the clothesline in the corner. Reversal by Johan. There's a bit more fizz on that. A little bit more in the Irish whip of Johan Hunt. Down for the cover. Is it enough? No, it's not. How long have we gone? Nearly 4 minutes. Gone.
3/4.
Nearly 4 minutes, and neither man has won yet because we're still going. Thank you, Captain Obvious, Brett.
Not Captain Dan.
No, Captain Dan is in there. I'm sat up here. Johan's boot is sat in the guts of Captain Dan at the minute. You can see. Has Joe Sedgwick had a haircut, or is it my imagination? It looks like he's had a haircut.
I think he's just clean, Brett. Sorry, was that quite mean?
You're saying that he was dirty the last few weeks. His tactics may be dirty, but they are the tag team champions, regardless of how they did it. Well, they took advantage of a situation.
God!
Johan flew in, and Captain Dan caught him with a code breaker, and that Johan might be out.
That
2 3/4. It was very close at 4.5 minutes. We nearly had a winner. That was a hell of an interception in mid-air by the captain.
That was hard.
That made you cringe, that was, yeah. I love your reactions when these guys do big moves because you know how it feels in there.
Yeah, and
you know what it's like. Oh, and again.
2.5.
It's close.
I've had a couple of people in watching these shows back message me and say, "Oh, I do love listening to your reactions." They're genuine. I've been in that ring. I know how much they hurt.
I still know. I've got an idea how much it hurts, but you know full well how much it hurts getting in there. Captain down with I'll tell you that would hurt. An atomic drop.
I don't think I would have.
And a body slam, and Captain Dan sits down. Smart cover. Up to
5.5 minutes.
5.5 minutes here. Yeah.
Very.
2.5. 5.5 minutes into this match. And it's gone back and forth. Oh, Captain Dan's on the wrong side of the ring there.
Referee, keep your eye on them,
Keep
please.
your beady eyes on Leonie Rose is throwing her hands
Watch
up.
them.
Leonie and Joe are like, yeah, as if we'd ever do anything. Yeah, right.
We are never bad.
No. But the captain intercepted and speared Johan, and he rolls through with the covers. That's it. Oh,
that
almost.
was clever.
That was very clever and very close by the captain. And it almost spelt victory in this Beat the Clock challenge. Johan Hunt doesn't know what hit him there. Yeah, we're up to 6.25 minutes. And now Captain Dan perches.
Excuse me.
Oh, here we go. There we go. It was only a matter of time before Joe Sedgwick and Leonie Rose stuck their mighty beaks in. And Captain Dan has got Johan on the top rope, but Johan pushes him off.
Oh, wow.
Whilst the referee was distracted, Johan boots the captain here. Johan trying to get his composure back while trying to keep the captain at bay. See what I did there? Johan, he got the phantom stomp. Oh, that's it. Surely. Yep.
And your winner,
It took him 6 minutes and 54 seconds.
6 minutes and 54 seconds.
But off the second rope, the Johan Hunt Phantom Stomp got the victory at 6 minutes 54 seconds. So now it's all on the Yorkshireman, because if the Yorkshireman doesn't beat Joe Sedgwick in under 6 minutes 54, the Persian Empire will get the advantage going into Pick Your Poison. And it's 1-up for the Persian Empire, thanks in large to the distraction of Leonie Rose and Joe Sedgwick there.
If the Yorkshireman was out here.
Well, I mean, the Yorkshireman was, played it fairly. The Yorkshire Tears played it fairly, but the distraction in the end was what cost Captain Dan, and it's 1-up for the Persian Empire later on. Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman to find out who will have the advantage in that Tag Team Championship match at Pick Your Poison in just 15 nights. Impressive. Persian Empire using the numbers to their advantage. And on the way after the commercial break, it's that huge tag team match with the Dogs of War and NRG. We heard from the Dogs of War earlier on, and here is what they had to say ahead of this tag team match.
Wednesday night, we promised to get back the Genesis Championship. Mission accomplished.
And tonight, Hamza, no, we annihilate you.
He is.
The Dogs of War will be victorious.
Boo.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Mercer didn't have much to say there. Wow. Jacob Reed is once again the Genesis champion. But we'll see that huge tag team match. The Dogs of War and NRG collide in that ring after this commercial break. So it is Friday Night Showdown. Before the break, we heard from the Dogs of War, determined to end NRG's whatever they have in momentum and Hamza Masoa. Will they do it? Let's find out. Shelby, it's all yours.
Your next match is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first,
Yep, the Dogs of War, including the now Genesis champion again. Watch Genesis Ignite right now on YouTube, and you will see how that happened. It was a wild night on Wednesday here in the UKW Arena. But the end result is the Genesis Championship. Yeah, it was a wild brawl at the end of Ignite this week. Make sure you catch up on that. The Genesis brand on fire, literally igniting the spark beneath them every Wednesday night. And Jacob Reed, as Shelby quite rightly said, is now the first two-time Genesis champion.
Please welcome.
But they're going to have a tough task tonight. And listen to this crowd go a little bit crazy. The Hamza Masoa and Momentum, one of Shelby's favourite teams in UKW. And you felt the energy level just bounce up a notch when these two guys walked up the stairs behind us. I know you love these guys.
They're so great.
And if there's, I mean, the Dogs of War live up to their name, they're vicious. But if there's one team in UKW who live up to their name, it's these two.
I
know
them.
you do.
They're so great.
They bring the energy, hence why they are NRG.
I don't want to hype them up too much, but these two are genuinely lovely, lovely men, and they're fantastic wrestlers, and very excited to see
They've had a hell of a year between them, both guys breaking through into UKW.
And we're ringing the bell.
And we're underway. This should be a fantastic tag team match. The Mercenary and the now two-time Genesis champion, Jacob Reed.
Sebastian Mercer rather crabby in the ring.
Using his head there, using his crab head, is that it?
Yeah.
This should be intense. The speed of NRG against the brutality of the Dogs of War. Which one will prevail here at the minute? It's the speed of Momentum. Tags in Hamza Masoa. Drops down the Mercenary. Nice moonsault by Mo and a senton by Hamza. Quick offense. Didn't go for the cover though on the Mercenary.
Slight error on Hamza's part.
Segregating. Oh, Mercer's down in the corner. I'm not sure he wants to be there. Oh, double knees into the face of the Mercenary and a drop kick. Look at the tag team tandemness. Oh, and a boot. The tag team continuity here from NRG is very, very quick, sharp, sudden, and effective.
That's what we need, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what they need to do. And it's smart on the smaller guy. Jacob Reed hasn't had a look in yet. A high-low. Mercer might be out. This might be a shocking quick victory here. He's out. And Jacob Reed has to come in and save his partner.
Oh, dear.
Otherwise, I dare say that might have been it. Jacob Reed was like, oh my God. I'm not going to acknowledge that chant because, see, you'll get angry at me if I acknowledged it. But this crowd have got their opinion, that's all I'm going to say.
I mean, I do want to say there's only one princess in this room, Brett, but I'm
you
not
can
gonna
say it. Mercer, though, has caught Hamza this time. Oh, drops him down and he tagged in the now Genesis champion who just mows over Hamza just like that with the larger guy in the ring. The momentum of this match has now changed to the Dogs of War. Jacob Reed is
right to the ribs.
I mean, this is Jacob Reed in a good mood because he won back that Genesis Championship on Wednesday.
No.
Thanks very much in part to the Society who are back, and we'll see them a little bit later. More about that a little bit later on. Mercer with a low clothesline in the corner. And now it's like, again, it's like a mirror image of what NRG were doing earlier.
Come on, Hamza.
Segregation of Hamza in the corner. 2.5 by the Mercenary. And there's momentum trying to get this crowd fired up and trying to get Hamza out of that corner. He doesn't want to be there for long, Shelby, because that's the wrong part of town.
Especially when Jacob Reed's involved.
Especially. Not that Mercer's not dangerous, because he is. But like we saw in that video, you said to me,
Oh,
you know,
Fred, don't get me in trouble.
oh, it was true though. I mean, if you don't seen Jacob Reed in person, the guy is huge.
Yeah, I made a statement about how
He's towering.
About how short Sebastian Mercer
No, but
looks
it's
in
true. And again, most people look small at the side of Jacob Reed. It's a true fact. He's a tall man. He dwarfs Momentum and Hamza Massoa and his own partner. And there's a reason why he is the first two-time Genesis champion. And Hamza's been bruised and battered here, I'll tell you.
He made me say that, you know.
Did he? Oh! Oh, chop. One more time. Mercer's saying one more time, one more time. Oh, he's torn. No. Mercer is, he's going to oblige as well. I'm not saying the shirt's going to save Hamza's chest, but it might be doing. And they have done a very good job of segregating the ring here.
It's definitely cut the ring in half, haven't
they have. Cut it smack bang in half, and Jacob Reed getting kicked by Hamza, who's trying to fight back here against the Genesis champion. But Jacob Reed with delirium out the side, just too much. And it was, you heard Mercer there go, that was nasty. It was, he's right.
Definitely was.
There is no lie being told, that was nasty. Momentum is pensive on the apron, waiting, he got the tag. But so did Jacob Reed. Momentum has had 5 or so minutes to stew on the apron as to what he was going to do when he got in there. Mo with a kick and a knee. And an Insiguri steps up, hits Mercer at the side of the head. Hamza back in this here, and both guys, double kicks. And now Momentum up to the second rope on the inside. Whoop.
Oh, wow.
Mercer out the way at the last minute. Oh, discus clothesline folded him in half like an accordion. Oh, down goes. Oh, my. Hamza having to save it for NRG at the last minute. Shelby's engrossed in this. Great match. And he folded him in half with that clothesline. He really did. And now, Mercer's out, but behind. Mo better turn around. He's not going to like the view. Is Mo looking for some sliced bread out of the corner? He is, but can he? No, he can't. Oh, the strength of Jacob Reed. Picked up. Oh, and this could be dangerous. They've got him in position. Shelby, this is not good. If you are Momentum, and there's the KIA. And I'm afraid the NRG is gone.
And your winners, Dogs of War.
It was quick, it was sudden, but the power of Jacob Reed caught Momentum in midair and stopped all the momentum tonight. And the Dogs of War with an impressive victory here on Showdown. And it was impressive. And it was a valiant effort from NRG. But the Dogs of War were just too much there. Sebastian Mercenary Mercer and the first two-time UK Wrestling Genesis champion, Jacob Reed, with an impressive, emphatic victory tonight on Friday Night Showdown. I'm sure NRG will live to fight another day though, Shelby.
I mean, I'm a little bit sad. I'm quite very sad, actually.
I know you're sad, but they gave it their all tonight, but the power and the brutality of the Dogs of War was just too much there.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see where they go moving forward, I think.
It will, I mean...
Like we were saying in the pre-show today, our tag division is growing stronger and stronger by the day.
Strong as hell. And we saw on Genesis Wrestling Ignite this week, if you've not seen it on YouTube, go and check it out, because the reason that Jacob Reed is now the Genesis champion is because the Brotherhood were confronted by the return of the Society on Wednesday Night Ignite.
Both of them, I believe.
Rhymes. Wednesday Night Ignite. It rhymes. Both of them, Remus Kane and Robert DeCaro, not DeMarco, DeCaro, came back.
You're getting trouble.
I know, sorry. They came back and spoilt the Brotherhood's party, cost Damon Crow that Genesis Championship, and then an all-out brawl ensued between the two teams that wrecked this UK wrestling arena. We've had to get new barricades in. I think there's some fines going to be handed down for that. They wrecked this arena, and tonight we will see, in fact it's coming up after the next break, we'll see Flaming Damon Crow try and get a little measure of revenge against one half of the society, Remus Kane.
I wonder if that's why Remus Kane, I wonder if that's why Remus Kane is on his own tonight.
I say, I haven't seen Dakaro.
Robert Dakaro must have had some fines over the weekend.
I say, both teams got in trouble for what they did. Because it wasn't very PG, it wasn't very cool, it wasn't very professional, should we say, but those two teams really, and I mean really, do not like each other.
No, not at all.
There is some bad blood between the society and the Brotherhood, and one half of each team are going to collide in just a second. So we also saw earlier on, we saw Johan Hunt win 6 minutes 54 seconds. He beat the captain, Dan Adams. There we go. Yeah. So later on in our main event, Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman. If Joe Sedgwick wins that match, it doesn't matter how quickly or slowly he wins it. If he wins, the Persian Empire will get to pick the stipulation. Yep. But if the Yorkshireman can defeat...
If and only if.
Only if. Very good point. If the Yorkshireman can defeat Joe Sedgwick in less than 6 minutes 54, the Yorkshireman and the captain get to choose the stipulation for that huge tag team championship match.
Looking forward to
pick your poison. So, Flaming Damon Crow, Remus Kane are going to collide in that ring right after this commercial break.
Thank you.
We are back. It's Friday Night Showdown live from the UK Wrestling Arena here in beautiful Batley. Brett Hadley at ringside, Shelby Sinals over there. It is go time. The Brotherhood and the Society about to collide.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, representing the Society, Remus Kane.
They made a comeback on Wednesday night. We haven't seen them in a few months, but now the Society have risen again. And it is a long time since I've heard that music. And they have indeed risen from the depths of wherever they went. And they are determined to stake their claim to the UKW Tag Team Division. But the Brotherhood have made quite an impression since they debuted a few weeks ago. The Society were not taking it anymore. Will it be Rise the Society once again? But his opponent lost that Genesis Championship on Wednesday. He's looking to rebound back now with a victory tonight. And this may turn violent, folks, because these two teams, like we were saying before the break, cannot stand each other.
Representing the Brotherhood,
This crowd erupts for Flaming Damon Crow, who is not in a good mood, and he flies straight for the ring, and here we go. Straight away, wasting no time whatsoever. These two guys want at each other. Flaming Damon and Remus Kane are throwing lights and left, and the referee is going to have a hell of a job containing these two guys as they're already spilling to the outside. This thing is going to be violent. Damon Crow takes down Remus Kane on the outside. But the referee is going to have a hell of a job containing these two guys. Like I said, a lot of animosity, especially on the Brotherhood's point of view after losing that Genesis Championship on Wednesday Night Ignite. It's on YouTube now. Go and check it out. As the Genesis Academy, the spark has been lit. And the spark's been lit under the Society, making a shocking return this week. Remus Kane gets it too. He looks good, I must have to admit that. But conspicuous by his absence is the partner of Remus Kane, Robert Dakaro. And the partner of Damon Crow, Uther, nowhere to be seen tonight.
Nowhere to be seen.
No. Oh, and the referee, you notice how the referee's staying a few steps away from these guys.
It's definitely
yes, a wise decision by Dan the ref there. Oh, clothesline in the corner. We've got 2 Dans the ref, that's confusing.
2 Dans, we've got a Danny and a Dan.
A Danny and a Dan. That's suplex, I know what that is.
Daniel.
Remus Kane looks good here, I'll tell you. As I said before, the society rising again. I'm not sure about the beard. Remus Kane. It's a weird beard, yeah.
It's a peculiar change.
Yeah, definitely. An evolution for the society. And Damon Crow here looks for a DDT, but Remus is blocking it at every opportunity. Rolls through, looks for one of his own, and he hits.
Wow.
Damon Crow bounced, his head bouncing off the mat. He might be out. This could be it, Shelby. 2.5 for the society's Remus Kane here on Showdown. No doubt who the crowd are behind here. It is Damon Crow, but this is a vicious side of Remus Kane, it has to be said. And one day soon, those 2 teams are going to collide in tag team action. It's got to happen soon.
It's going to have to happen soon.
They might need about 6 refs for that.
And a couple of spare barriers.
And some spare ring-type barriers, yeah, exactly. Those guys on Ignite just tore down this ring, I'll tell you. Remus came with his foot right on the neck of Damon Crow at the moment. Thanks for joining us. It's Friday Night Showdown live. 15 nights away from Pick Your Poison on October 1st. Get your tickets right now on the UK Wrestling app. Come and join us. Remus came in to pick up Damon Crow here, but Damon Crow intercepting it. And is he going to get the body slam on Remus? Oh, he's not just getting a body slam. He's throwing him away like a piece of garbage. The ref gets down to 2.5. Can Damon Crow get a little measure of revenge here, Shelby, on the society?
I would like to see it happen.
Oh, he's just biting him. There's no need for that. And a headbutt, the referee needs to get in there.
Sorry.
The ref doesn't want to get too close to them, but...
I definitely shouted down the back.
Yeah, he needs to get in there and stop that. This Remus Kane just bit him and then headbutted him. And Remus Kane is vicious. I mean, I hate to say I'm impressed here, but I am at the viciousness of the society. I know, it pains me to say it, but... This is a reinvigoration, a re-risen society here.
A Remus.
A Remus. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It's working so far. It's not been a great week for Damon Crow at the moment. He lost that Genesis Championship to the man we saw before the break, Jacob Reed. And chops and chops and chops by Remus Kane. With a smile on his face. Loving his work so far. This crowd certainly aren't.
No, we're not.
You're not either, are you? No.
Not particularly.
No. Brotherhood have made quite the impression. He is spitting. Oh, there's no need for that. And look at Damon Crow. That might have lit the fire under Damon Crow, who's not going to take that. And who can blame him? Bicycle kick. Damon Crow measures him a high senton. Right in the midsection. Is it enough to beat? Almost beat Remus Kane.
Just a 2 from referee Dan.
Yeah. But that spitting in the face, an ultimate sign of disrespect, it has to be said.
It makes me angry, Brett.
Disgusting.
There's only a couple of things in wrestling that
There is no need. Can Damon Crow put Remus Kane away here and get a bit of revenge? Oh, wow. Whoa! The lights are out. And what the heck? While the light...
What?
Did he hit him with a... The referee obviously didn't see what happened there, but it looks like Remus Kane went low on Damon Crow when how come the lights went? How the hell did that happen? And now Remus Kane, it's the twisting. I mean, this thing might be over, but 1, 2, 3. What was that?
Representing the society, Remus Kane.
I mean, that was some voodoo magic. tragic that, because the lights went out, we couldn't see a thing, and when they came back, it looked like Remus went low on Damon Crow, and the society, like it or not, just got another one over on the Brotherhood.
Wow.
Remus Kane running away from Damon Crow. Oh, he's screaming after. Oh, don't like. Oh, he's screaming after Remus Kane. I don't think we're at the end of that, because he was screaming.
That was kind of shocking, wasn't it?
Still screaming. I just heard him again, screaming for Remus Kane.
Now, Brett,
oh my God.
I don't know if it is worth mentioning, but normally on those Brotherhood entrances, those lights do fall down. So has someone been messing with our lighting cues today? Because
the society pulling the strings of our lighting department. That was weird.
Robert DeCaro wasn't involved in that.
No, was he sat over there?
Uther's not here.
Was he up in the production truck?
What is going on?
It's an actual truck as well.
Havoc
just to
today.
say.
It's not.
It was Havoc. No, it's really not.
It's not a truck. It's a little bit. No, I'm joking.
What is going on there? Yeah. I mean, if you're the society, you're going to be very happy with what's going on, because you've got another one over on the Brotherhood.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting a bit chaotic,
you know,
isn't it?
And yeah, it's chaos. Anyway, up next is the British Bash Battle Royal for that #1 contendership for Billy O'Keefe's Black Heart Wrestling Championship. There we go. So we're going to get them out, and then the match will be on the way after the commercial break, right here on Friday Night Showdown. It's Battle Royal rules, so it means you get lobbed over the top rope, both feet hit the floor, you're out of here, and you will not be the #1 contender for the UK Wrestling, not even the UK Wrestling, sorry, the Black Heart Wrestling Championship that's currently held by Billy O'Keefe. So here we go, we're going to find out who's going to be in this Battle Royal. And first out, returning to UKW. We've seen this guy in the past few weeks. He had a bit of a great match with Paul Hubris a few weeks ago. And now he's back, wanting to get to be the #1 contender for the Black Heart Wrestling Championship. He is Mikey Andrews. Friday Night Showdown, we're going to find out who has the stamina and the tenacity to last in this British Bash over the top rope Battle Royale, playing homage to the Royals this week. That British Bash is on the way right after this commercial break. Back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UK Wrestling Arena. This British Bash Battle, what's that? Apparently there's something going on backstage before we can get this match underway. Have we got a video? Can we play what's going on backstage? I hear something's going on here.
Remus! Where are you?
Oh, it's the Society and the Brotherhood again. And Remus, we heard them screaming on each other out here, and Remus Kane's blindsided Damon Crow downstairs here.
Whoa!
Oh, and he's thrown him into the, oh my God, and there is the partner of Damon Crow, Uther.
We'll get him another time.
Damon Crow saying, we'll get them another time. That chaos going on downstairs, and now we are ready for the British Bash Battle Royal. And it's over the top rope. Whoever wins this becomes the #1 contender for that Black Heart Championship. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Over the top rope, both feet have to hit the floor. And we're going to have one #1 contender And look at Chris Castle. I mean, he described himself to me earlier as the hardest working champion in UKW, if you can believe that.
No,
and look at this. I'm going to enjoy this. Everywhere he turns around, he finds somebody who doesn't like him. I mean, all these men would love that opportunity at Billy O'Keefe. Only one of them is going to get it, Shelby. Will it be young Horace?
Now, if I'm correct, Brett, as the ring announcer of Black Hat Wrestling as well as UK Wrestling, I've only seen 2 of these men at Black Hat Wrestling, so it'll be interesting.
And who was that?
So that we've seen Cerebral Steve and we've seen young Horace.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen anyone else.
Wow, look at the strength of Mikey Andrews. Oh my God, how high did Cerebral Steve get with that kick? He just, I mean, Mikey Andrews had Horace over his head. That's about 8 feet. And then Steve just kicked him right on the side of the temple. My God. So yeah, Horace might be out. Oh, he is. Horace is eliminated.
Young Horace has been eliminated.
Unceremoniously by Mikey Andrews and Cerebral Steve. So young Horace will not get. He'll not get the opportunity at Billy O'Keefe. I mean, please, for the love of Pete, do not let it be Chris Castle. I mean,
Can you imagine?
I mean, Steve again just kicked the side of the head of Tommy Dillon there. So Horace and who is the other guy? Cerebral Steve, already part of Black Heart Wrestling. The other guys are not. So it could be a huge opportunity for one of them. Mikey Andrews takes over on Castle and Steve. Whilst Cliff Harrison, who it has to be said, Shelby, Cliff Harrison's been having a bit of a rough time lately.
He's been having a tough time, hasn't he, bless him?
The Cliff side's been a little bit rocky. And Tommy Dillon's been having his own issues, again with that blooming music of Damian Black.
I mean, it's ruined a couple of title opportunities for him already, hasn't it?
Dillon is well and truly, is well and truly in the head of Dillon once again. It's not going to go away. Dillon challenged Damian Black last week for a match at Hallowed Ground, which will take place October 29th. And Chris Castle, I still can't believe. I mean, Chris Castle posted a photo. I'll make no secret. I take backstage photos of everybody here at UKW. Last week, I had to, as a professional, take a photo of Chris Castle with the Around the Clock Championship belt. And I've never wanted to be sick on the floor as much in my life. Thankfully though, Mikey Andrews is giving Chris Castle an education.
He is indeed.
But yeah, it pained me to take that photo of Chris Castle.
Well,
it was something I never thought I'd have to do. Yeah. But, unlike I am a professional, I did it. And Chris Castle took the greatest delight this week on going on his social media and posting those photos with pride and joy.
Of course he was.
Yeah, of course he was. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it while it lasts is all I'm saying there. Huge clothesline by Mikey Andrews. 10 more times. I say every week. 10 more times. 10 more. Maybe not.
Not today, Brett.
Not today. Cerebral Steve working over Cliff Harrison while the wild card regains his composure here. One of these men is going to get a title opportunity against the anarchist Billy O'Keefe, who we saw earlier on in that great match with J.Ro Lewis before Cerebral Steve came out here and ruined it. And ruined it he did.
He's got a thing of ruining good things.
Yeah, he ruined the Playtime Mafia. He just ruined the facial features of Cliff Harrison there. And he did ruin that great match between J-Ro and Billy earlier on. And the task here is what we saw earlier on: lob your opponent over the top rope. Both feet have to hit the floor before you're eliminated and sent back to the locker room as Chris Castle gets knocked on his backside once again. I'll never tire of seeing that. Oh, huge roundhouse kick by Steve, right to the side of the head of Mikey Andrews. Could it be Cerebral Steve's time? Tommy Dillon caught Chris Castle there. Oh, you see that?
No, I didn't.
Blatant low blow by Chris Castle. He just stuck his hand right where he shouldn't have on Tommy Dillon there. We suspected a low blow in the last match, but I saw that one.
Even though it was uncalled for,
very uncalled for.
You can't be eliminated for it.
No, he's still in it somehow, but he's been hurt, has Tommy Dillon. Cerebral Steve taunting this crowd, showing off the pained facial features of Cliff Harrison. And Steve enjoying taunting this crowd. And that's a different Cerebral Steve, Shelby. It's the guy who doesn't care anymore about who he hurts and how he hurts them. And now Tommy Dillon and Mikey Andrews using Chris Castle like a ping pong ball. Castle, to his credit, slid out under the bottom rope. Not been eliminated here. And now wants Andrews and Dillon to go at it while he stands on the outside and observes.
Well.
And so you want about him, I mean that was quite smart. And Andrews and Dillon are going to go at it. And now Dillon, but Dillon on the outside landed in front of Chris Castle, as did Mikey Andrews, and they throw him back in. Castle thought he could get away with it. Unfortunately for Christopher, it didn't work, and now Dillon aiming to throw him over the top rope, but Castle intercepted. There's Castle. Castle's going for his belt. He's going for a round the clock belt, and it's going to be his downfall. Oh, there he goes! Do it, Shelby, do it!
Chris Castle has been eliminated.
Yes! I love to say it. I love it when somebody says that. Chris Castle eliminated, and now we're down to 4. Oh, Cliff Harrison on the arm. Harrison's out as well.
Cliff Harrison has been eliminated.
Oh, look at Horace chasing after Chris Castle for the around the clock belt, and now Cerebral Steve is out as well.
Been eliminated.
And now Cerebral Steve.
Eliminated himself.
Cerebral Steve went after Cliff Harrison, but he eliminated himself in the process. And now we're left with 2 in the ring, Mikey Andrews and Tommy Dillon. As Steve and Cliff, there's some bad blood between these guys. They're fighting all the way up here. Shelby's cowering for cover. These 2 guys are fighting up on our stage at the side of us. Steve's stomping the head out of Cliff Harrison.
Please go away.
And now we're down to 2, Shelby. It is going to be either. Oh, he got him!
Dillon.
He's done it!
Tom. I saw you running your mouth with Friday Night
But
Showdown.
on the screen!
And this is my kingdom now. I see everything that happens. You can't have thought you were going to get away with that. And you're calling me out. You're challenging me after I already beat you, Tom Tom. So you want me on October 29th at hallowed ground, inside of a steel cage? Look, I already put you in your place once, but if that's a lesson that you need me to keep teaching, I will do that for you. You're very welcome, Tommy. I will do that for you. I will teach you that lesson as many times as it takes for you to get into your head and understand your place in my kingdom. So you're damn right I accept your challenge, Tommy. October 29th, UK Wrestling Hollow Ground. So after Damian Black, wildcard Tommy Dillon, inside of that brutal, solid steel cage. Tommy, you will be silenced. See you there, baby.
Ominous words from the silencer. Damian Black there answering the challenge that was laid out last week by the wildcard Tommy Dillon for a match at Hallowed Ground on October 29th. And there, Damian Black accepting that challenge. Mikey Andrews won the British Bash Battle Royal, and now Mikey Andrews has a date with the anarchist Billy O'Keefe.
Your winner and challenging for the Black Art Championship at Pick Your Poison, Mikey Andrews!
There we go, big old British Bash Battle Royal, and now we know it will be Mikey Andrews challenging Billy O'Keefe for that Black Heart Championship. Tommy Dillon will get his match against the Silencer Damian Black October 29th. Inside a steel cage, Friday Night Showdown continues. Women's action is on the way right after this break. It is Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena here in Batley. Still to come tonight, we'll find out who is going to have the advantage in the Tag Team Championship match at Pick Your Poison, Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman in our main event later. Right now, we've got the women's division on show. Shelby, let's get them out.
Your next match is a triple threat match, scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the first.
Oh, here we go. I need to pin my ears back, so I'm going to get abused at this point. Here comes the former, yes, F-O-R-M-E-R, former UKW Women's Champion.
Representing the Person Empire.
Here she is. Thank you, Shelby.
Former Dream Ticket holder.
It was like Shelby heard me. Here she is, never shutting up, telling me to shut up all the time. But she doesn't have the goal. She tried last week to beat Sarah Sky. She couldn't help but get herself disqualified. I mean, her anger was just too much. She didn't listen to the referee, and she didn't like it, but it was her own fault. Might just make her even more unhinged and dangerous. That's all I'm saying. Triple threat action tonight.
Please welcome Alexandra Lee!
Now, these ladies have faced each other a couple of times, and they're 1-1 at the moment, each with a victory over the other. Something to prove. Here is Alexandra Lee. Back here on Friday Night Showdown, Season 2, Episode 7. Thank you for joining us. Wherever you're watching tonight, we thank you very much. We'd be nothing without the audience. Each and every week from the UKW Arena here in Batley. And we are about to see the champion.
Making her way to the ring, your UK Wrestling Women's Champion, Sarah Sky!
This is not for the UK Wrestling Women's Championship, but it is for serious bragging rights. Anyway, for Sarah Sky, she wants to make a statement here, prove why she is that women's champion, prove it's not an accident, she deserves to have the belt. Here is a very good chance to prove it. Sarah Sky. Well, Leonie Rose already, again, we saw how this worked out last week for
Ringing the bell.
in the face of the referee. She wants to be careful about that. Like I said, Shelby, last week, Leonie Rose couldn't resist getting in the face of the referee, and it cost her that match. She didn't get the championship back, but she couldn't keep her temper in check. But now both of them
going straight after Sarah.
Yeah, Alexandra Lee and Leonie Rose, who are not friends, they will never be friends, but they wanted to unceremoniously dispose of the women's champion. They did it because they quite plainly do not like each other.
Wow.
And as I said before when you were doing the introductions, they're 1-1. So they've each got a victory over the other in the last few weeks. And it was quite obvious there that they want each other, and they didn't want Sarah in the equation there.
No, not at all.
So who do you favour in this, Shelby? I mean, as a former women's competitor in there, you know, as an unbiased announcer.
I think, I really don't know. Like, I would love to back the women's champion, but I think Alexandra Lee is the strongest woman in there.
You think?
I mean, I've been beaten by her in the past, so I think she could do it. And
you know what she can do, and Leonie Rose definitely knows what she can do.
She's actually the only person in the ring that I've wrestled.
Ah, you never wrestled Leonie Rose,
I haven't wrestled Leonie Rose.
You certainly never wrestled Sarah, because Sarah hasn't been wrestling that long.
Exactly.
Leonie Rose on the outside, just letting everybody else do the work at the minute.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
might as well, haven't you? Let someone
it's
else
not a daft decision, to be fair. Alexandra Lee picks up the women's champion. Muscles are over. This is Danny the ref, not Dan the ref.
Yeah, we've got
Dan. That's Danny. There he is. Got to 2, just to avoid any confusion. Both referees with the same name, you know. That is Danny with an NY on the end. Leonie's back in there and now beating up the women's champion. Sitting on the back. Is that enough to keep Sarah down for the cover? 2.5. Just 2. And if Leonie Rose wants that title, I mean, as Sarah said, Shelby, if Leonie Rose wanted a rematch, all she had to do was ask.
Yeah.
But she didn't do that.
No.
She went about it completely. Oh, nice bulldog. She went out completely the wrong way. There's a nice bulldog out the corner. She just couldn't keep her mouth shut, basically. Oh, kick right to the shoulder blades and a drop kick to Sarah Sky, who might be out here. Oh, 2.5. Still some fight in the women's champion.
Still some fight in Alexandra this
Yeah, I was going to say, there's some fight left in Alexandra Lee as she fires back in. Now, dragging Leonie Rose to the corner, burying those knees in the guts of the former, what do you call her? The former women's champion, the former dream ticket holder.
Yep. I mean, I'm not allowed to touch her anymore, so...
Oh, you got told off. I mean, that was a slap that I enjoyed, but you did get reprimanded for that, unfortunately.
And then I got several slaps on the wrist.
Yeah, unfortunately not allowed to lay a hand on Leonie Rose as an announcer. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Miss Sinart, yes.
We'll see. We'll wait and see.
Time will tell with that one.
I'll tell you what time will tell.
You may have your day. Go on.
Who's the winner of this match, Brett? We're still waiting.
Well, I mean, it's been... All 3 women have had, like, their moments here, but no one
Sarah
with a...
is definitely defending herself
Yeah,
rather well.
I mean, she's not afraid to... Oh, not afraid to defend herself. And now chopping away at Leonie Rose. And now Sarah Sky. Oh, it's got Leonie down, but Danny just about sees it. Oh, only gets a 1 though. Now Alexandra Lee observing the situation. Oh, Leonie Rose, she's looking for the Red Queen. Oh, she just about got it. Just about. Was it enough? No, because Alexandra Lee intercepted it with a boot. That might have been all though, because Sarah Sky suffered the Red Queen. Alexandra Lee for a suplex here on the women's champion. Oh, she can't get her up. Oh, fisherman suplex with a scream. Hold on, 1, 2. Oh, almost. 3
Danny
count.
was in the way. I couldn't see the shoulder come up, but
Almost. He did say it was 2.5. And now Leonie Rose back, and again, this time she hits it flush. The Red Queen, and that is it.
And your winner, Leonie Rose!
And I hate to say it, but Leonie Rose made...
You hate to say it.
You hate to say it. And your winner is Leonie Rose, but whether we like it or not, she did just prove herself here tonight against Sarah Sky and Alexandra Lee, whether we like it or not. And now Shelby goes to console the women's champion. And yeah, whether we like it, and we really don't. But Leonie Rose asking for the microphone. I was afraid of this. Let's hear what's on her mind, if we must. Blah, 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 blah. Well, to be fair, she's got a point here. Really? The only challenging Sarah Sky for Pick Your Poison. No disqualification. October the 1st. And Leonie Rose, I hate to say it, making a statement tonight. Could she be very close to regaining that UK Wrestling Women's Championship? And she just challenged Sarah Sky for October 1st, Shelby. She challenged her to a no disqualification match for the UK Wrestling Women's Championship.
That's interesting, isn't it? I don't remember the last time we saw a women's match that was a no disqualification match.
But I mean, I might not like it, but that was quite an emphatic statement by Leonie Rose.
Definitely
there.
was indeed, yeah.
You know, you could tell the anger on her face as she walked past here. She's determined one way or another to get that title back.
Absolutely.
We're determined to come back with more wrestling action on the way. After this commercial break, more Friday Night Showdown is next. We are back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena, and coming up next, Big Duncan and Bishop in that ring. We caught up with Duncan earlier on. Here's what he had to say ahead of this massive match tonight.
Here I am backstage with Big Duncan. We are live on Friday Night Showdown. I'm joined by Big Duncan. He has got something to share with us all. The floor's yours.
You know something? Chris Castle. When you have a 24/7 title, you've got bigger problems than me that you have to face. But I guarantee you one thing. At some point, and you won't know when, I'm going to make you my bitch, and I am going to brutalise you to the point you'll wish that you were never a part of any roster.
Wow. Oh, if I was Chris Castle, I'd be fearing for my safety if I was within 50 feet of Big Duncan. Let's do this big behemoth clash right here on Showdown right now.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
That is familiar music for a familiar face. Here on Friday Night Showdown, he is big, he is bad, he is Bishop, but tonight, he's not going to be the biggest man in there. We just saw Big Duncan reading the right act to crooked Chris Castle, who's been getting well and truly under the skin of the former member of the Persian Empire.
And his opponent making his way to the ring.
I hope they've reinforced the ring for this. That's all I'm saying.
He is 420 pounds of pure punishment. Please welcome Big Duncan!
And this crowd erupts. And here he is, the ground shaking behind us as 420 pounds of pure punishment makes his way out to the UKW audience tonight. Big Duncan was very, very, very focused in his words directed at the current around the clock champion, Chris Castle. I'll say it like that just to annoy him, because he doesn't like it.
Not because he's an arse.
Not Castle, Castle.
Not because he's an arse, no.
Because he's an arse, yes, Castle, yes, that as well. A royal pain in my castle is Chris Castle. He's gonna hate me for this. Do I care? Absolutely not. It's Friday Night Showdown and Bishop and Big Duncan about to go at it. And look at the size of referee Danny at the size of these two.
It's a little bit funny, isn't it?
There's a little bit of a size difference with the referee and our two competitors here. Danny won't be intimidated though. He's got no fear, I'm sure of it. And here we go. And look at Duncan. He dwarfs Bishop, and Bishop's not a small guy, Shelby.
That's very true.
But he's dwarfing Bishop. Duncan offering the hand of friendship and respect. Bishop, he's not having any of it. And he's rocking Duncan here in the corner. Danny trying to get between them. Bishop's burying his shoulder in the mid. Oh my God! Oh, he was trying to bury his midsection. Oh, and Duncan pie-faced him. Turns him around. Oh, and a clothesline. And oh my God! Not just any clothesline, because it knocked Duncan off his feet. Unbelievable. We knew this was going to be a battle of the behemoths, but wow. Still to come, that main event tonight. Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman will follow this match. We'll find out who gets to pick the stipulation for Pick Your Poison. And now, Duncan and Bishop with that agility leaves his feet.
Wow.
Shoulder blocks Duncan. An impressive show of agility from Bishop. We've seen it before though, Shelby. We know, don't let his size deceive you. He's agile.
Definitely, yeah. He's one to be watched.
Yeah. He is agile and he's rocked.
I think he's surprised Big Duncan.
Yeah, he might have surprised us as he left his feet there. The only one not surprised is Bishop. And now might be looking to avalanche Duncan in the corner, but Duncan sidesteps out the way. Oh, and Duncan's massive foot. Oh God, what is this absolute moron doing out here?
That legitimately just made me jump.
Why would you want to antagonise a man who's just said that one day he's going to beat the living absolute snot out of his nose? Why would Chris Castle want to do this? Is he more stupid than he looks anyway? Bishop moved out of the way there. He's clubbing away at Duncan and maybe Chris Castle. Oh no! He's caught Bishop in the black hole slam! Oh, that might be it. 2, 3. Chris Castle, if I were you, I'd get out of here.
Big Duncan!
Duncan eyeballed Castle. And just like that, Duncan didn't let the distraction of Castle get in the way of just destroying Bishop with that black hole slam. The fallen man is the fallen Bishop tonight. Duncan with his sights firmly set on Chris Castle. tonight on Friday Night Showdown, Duncan made a statement and looked impressive doing it. Referee raises the hand of Duncan as tonight he gets the better of Bishop. So will Big Duncan have his day? I mean, if I was Castle, I'd be running. An impressive victory tonight for Duncan. And we alluded to this earlier on, Shelby, but UKW champion Jonathan Sedgwick, as Duncan thanks this wonderful crowd in Batley. Sedgwick not in action tonight, but I understand though, Jonathan Sedgwick has some words for us. Let's find out what's on the mind of the UKW champion right now.
We are back. I'm here with Jonathan Sedgwick, who is the UKW heavyweight champion. He's requested this time tonight, he's got something on his mind. The floor's yours, John.
Thanks, Dylan. So I understand JPR is back on his feet. Now we've all heard him lending his voice over on Wednesday nights, doing a fantastic job. But I mean by back on his feet that he's back in the ring soon, which is amazing news. What's not amazing is the way our match will be back at Aftermath. So here's what I propose. Saturday, October 1st, pick your poison. Myself and JPR go one more round for the UKW Championship. However, it's pick your poison. So I think the stipulation should be, if the Persian Empire get involved on my behalf, I can lose this title, even by disqualification. What do you say, JPR? Would you accept? I look forward to your response the only way you know how.
Wow, well, there we go. So, to get that out...
He knows how?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
So, the challenge is laid down by Jonathan Sedgwick for the championship match at Pick Your Poison October 1st. Get your tickets right now on the UKW app. And maybe you will see Jonathan Sedgwick defend that UK Wrestling Championship, Shelby, against JPR. And did you hear the stipulation there?
Go on.
Jonathan Sedgwick said if the Persian Empire, who have had his back, shall we say, and have been interfering in Jonathan's matches the past few weeks, he said if the Persian Empire interfere, Sedgwick loses that belt even by disqualification.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's one way of Sedgwick getting one over on his own quotation mark teammates in the Persian Empire, telling them they can't interfere.
Yeah.
Because if they do, he'll lose that belt.
Wow. Now that's interesting. For a champion to do that to himself is really intriguing.
He's doing it more to the Empire than himself, it has to be said. It's more to be said, he's doing it to stick it to his teammates, who now hopefully won't get involved, because if they do, you know, the belt that he's keeping warm from Mustafa Khan will be gone. And JPR, the loudest man in UK wrestling, will be the two-time UK wrestling champion if he can beat Sedgwick. So will JPR, I'm sure he will, address this and reply to the challenge that's been laid out for October 1st. That's so interesting.
And it's so close.
It is.
Less
15 nights. Yeah, 15 nights. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. Can JPR do it? Can he become a two-time champion?
I mean, the reaction that happened at WrestleBration.
Oh, I'll never forget that night.
I mean, I think I would love to see him win that belt again. But
as long as I live and breathe air, I will never forget 200 people in this building losing their absolute minds the moment the referee hit 3. We rang the bell and you said, and knew UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, JPR. It happened. And JPR would love nothing more than to get that title again.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people now want that for JPR as well.
I'd love it. I love the guy to bits. He's an amazing human being. he does a lot of good in this world, and he entertains a lot of people. You know,
I mean, he does a lot as we see JPR in the ring as JPR, but in his work life, he does incredible things for people, and we wish we could talk about it, but we're not going to do that for him. But he's an incredible man, and we're very proud of him.
So we hope to see him back at UK Wrestling Peter Poison October 1st. That huge main event is on the way next. Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman to find out who's going to have the advantage in that Tag Team Championship match at Pick Your Poison. You, me, Shelby, will find out right after this. It is Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena here in Batley. It's been a great night. We've got one match left. Let's do it. Let's find out who's going to get the advantage at Pick Your Poison, Shelby. Let's do this.
Your next match is your main event scheduled for one fall. And is your second of our Beat the Clock matches. Introducing first.
I know that music very, very well. It is one half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Representing the Persian Empire. And accompanied by Leonie Rose and the other half of that tag team who won earlier on, Johan Hunt, defeating Captain Dan Adams in 6 minutes, 54 seconds. It's pretty simple here for Joe Sedgwick. All Joe has to do is survive 6 minutes 54 or beat the Yorkshireman. The Yorkshireman has to beat Joe.
Please welcome the Black Panther of Professional Wrestling, the Yorkshireman!
Can he do it as he stomps on the steps behind me? I say good evening and A-up to the Yorkshireman. Here he is. And this time, Captain Dan is with him. It's a level playing field now, as both partners are out here, but Leonie Rose also out here. So yeah, the Yorkshireman's got just under 7 minutes to win.
Here in this match, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen will be a countdown of the time set earlier this evening by Johan Hunt. If either man beats this clock, their team will decide the stipulation for Pick Your Poison!
So Joe Sedgwick has either got to beat the Yorkshireman or last the clock. If Joe Sedgwick survives, then his team will win. But if the Yorkshireman beats Joe Sedgwick in under 6 minutes and 54,
what's going on?
then the Yorkshireteers will decide the stipulation at Pick Your Poison. Joined on the stage by our general manager, Red Brocco.
Nice to see you.
What's on Red Brocco's mind here?
What's happening?
It's my job to get involved, Leonie.
Oh!
It's not your job to get involved, so you two can go.
Oh, he's booting out the Empire. And everybody's out. The Red Brocco, the general manager, wants it fair, one-on-one. Ordering the Persian Empire and Captain Dan Adams out of here. And we said that there's going to be like a combustible element, but Red Brocco is throwing everybody out here. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Bye. See you later, alligator. So Red Brocco evening the playing fields here, and now it's going to be one-on-one. Joe Sedgwick and the Yorkshireman.
The Yorkshireman.
The Yorkshireman.
Why did we go even more Yorkshire when we say Yorkshire?
I just did. Every week I try and get more and more Yorkshire.
Why do you go so nasally?
Yorkshire. Right down my nose. Yorkshire. So Yorkshire. There we go. Is that better? Yorkshire. Is that better?
Yorkshire.
Oh, there we go. Danny gets me to ring the bell, and the Yorkshireman has got 6 minutes and 50 seconds to beat the living crap out of Joe Sedgwick. But if Joe survives, then Joe and the Persian Empire will win this because the Yorkshireers didn't beat the clock. But oh, it could have been over very quickly there. Oh, Joe sidestepped the Yorkshireman. And Joe Sedgwick, all he's got to do, Shelby, is either beat the Yorkshireman or survive. Can he last another 6 minutes in there without getting beaten by the Yorkshireman? Oh no, if the Yorkshireman has anything to do with it, and he does too! Oh. And it's big, important stakes. The winner here will decide the stipulation for that tag team championship match, Shelby. Whoever gets the advantage here will have their say and get to choose what kind of match they defend the belts in. Yeah. I mean, we speculated earlier what kind of match the Yorkshireers would choose, or what kind of match the dastardly Persian Empire would choose. Could be anything. Oh,
we can have tables.
The chops are out. We can have tables. Oh my God! Listen to this.
God. This is uncomfortable.
God. It's a chop fest on Friday Night Showdown. It's a headbutt by Joe. Puts an end to that. My God. Oh, huge spine buster by the Yorkshireman.
Wowzers.
All the way up goes Sedgwick. It is Yorkshire time, according to the Yorkshireman.
That's so cool to hear.
For the Yorkshire cutter, but Sedgwick intercepted it. Well, we're down to just 5 minutes. Exactly. The Yorkshireman has 5 minutes left to beat Sedgwick. Sedgwick has 5 minutes left just to survive. The spear! That might be it, Shelby. That might be it.
Really?
The Yorkshireman down for the cover. He's looking for the... Oh, no, he's got it. Oh, no, Sedgwick could tap out. The Sedgwick taps. He's done it! No way! Oh my God!
With 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining, the Yorkshireman!
It took the Yorkshireman less than 2 minutes to beat Sedgwick. Just over 2 minutes. Just over 2 minutes to beat Sedgwick. And he's beat the clock, Shelby. They get to choose.
They do.
The stipulation. I mean, I'm shocked at how quick the Yorkshireman dispatched Joe Sedgwick. I mean, have they chosen already?
Oh, here they come.
Yorkshireers, we've got the fastest match. We call the stipulation.
What's it going to be?
Come on.
We call best of 3 falls.
What? 2 out of 3 falls?
Round 1. Pinfall.
What?
Round 2, submission.
What?
And if it goes to a third?
Round 3, I quit.
So round 1.
We are the next champ. We are going to become the next tag team champions.
Oh, wow.
So thank you, Poison. It's Yorkshire time.
Determination from the Yorkshireers. Let's run down that again. The first fall, pinfall. The second fall, submission. And if we get to fall 3, I quit.
Wow.
I mean, they are unique, challenging stipulations. But that is what's going to happen. The Persian Empire have to stew that over. They've got 15 days to stew over the fact that they're going to have to defend the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions,
2 out of 3 falls.
contenders, the team of the Yorkshiremen and Captain John Adams, the Yorkshire Tears!
Could we be looking at the next UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions? It's a very real possibility, folks. It could indeed be Yorkshire Tears time. on October 1st at Pick Your Poison. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, one more time for the Yorkshireers. So the first fall will be pinfall only.
Yeah.
The second fall submissions.
Yeah.
So let's say if the Yorkshireman beats Joe Cedric in the first fall by pinfall, and then Captain Dan makes Johan Hunt tap out, we're going to have new champions. But if Johan Hunt beats Captain Dan, and then Joe Cedric makes the Yorkshireman tap out, then they will do it. But then if, say, the Yorkshireers beat one of them first, then the Persian Empire even it up. The third fall in that match will be I Quit. That's how it goes down October 1st, right here in the UKW Arena in Batley. 2 out of 3 falls, Shelby.
Yeah.
So like I said there, if the Persian Empire beat them in the first fall, but then the Yorkshireers beat the second fall, then we'll have I Quit. But if one of those teams gets 2 falls straight, no I Quit match. No.
I tell you what, if we get to that third round of I Quit, that's a hard stipulation.
That is a hard,
on its own, that match
you've
is
got
really
to make
hard.
one of your opponents scream into one of these microphones we've got on our stage here the words that no wrestler ever wants to say.
Never wants to say
Never want to say it.
I tell you what, I would love to hear the Persian Empire say it.
Can you imagine that?
Wow, that would be so cool.
The Persian Empire screaming like, you know, scolded dogs going, I quit, I've had enough, I don't want to fight anymore.
Really fun.
Can you imagine though the Yorkshiremen doing it? No, exactly.
Not at all.
No,
if you
neither could I.
If you haven't already got tickets for Pick Your Poison, they are available on the UK Wrestling app.
They are.
Which you
Download
can
it now.
from any good app store.
And some bad
They're
ones.
also available from our website, as seen behind me and Brett on this lovely banner.
UKWrestling.tv. Yes, go and get your tickets. Come and join us Saturday night, October the 1st. You've got plenty of time to come and join us here in the UKW Arena for Pick Your Poison. Also, we might well have Jonathan Cedric and JPR for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
There are some incredible matches.
The challenge has been laid down by Cedric. Maybe next week on Showdown we'll have an answer from JPR. That's just about it. Thank you so much for joining us for another Friday Night Showdown. Say bye, Shelby.
Bye.
We'll see you back here next Friday night. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you back here next week.